come of this and other settlements. Kia ora koutou.
Jonathan Young.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ina reo ina mana, ina hou e wha, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Mr. Speaker, I would like to say I am very privileged to be able to stand here today and speak on this settlement bill for the Maraeroa A and B blocks. And can I say that as a new member of the Māori Affairs Select Committee that it is a good, hard-working committee that seeks to bring the best solution to these settlement claims. And even last week, when the Minister of Treaty Negotiations came in, there was very strong support and recognition for his work right across the committee. So I'd like to acknowledge the tremendous work that the Honourable Christopher Finlayson has been doing in these last number of years, seeking to bring durable redress to settle not just claims but settle hearts. And I think that's important to note. I noted his words that these settlements lift burdens. And it's not just the burden of grievance, but it's the burden of irresponsibility of the Crown in the past to have seen some of these things take place. And it is now I believe today, as we go through this third reading, a wonderful thing, a celebration to see those burdens lifted and to see the redress and the acknowledgement and the return of mana and the return of cultural significance in wahitapu areas, and also to see commercial redress come that will enable the people of this particular area in the central North Island, which I've driven through, I would think, probably 3 or 4 times over the last 3 or 4 months, and certainly a beautiful part of our nation. And I think that what we see in the settlement process is not just the redress of the past, which is incredibly important, and I would like to acknowledge the tupuna who suffered that loss in the first instance, but then through the years those who lived in memory of that loss, and those who are not here today, cannot be here today, that you now carry their heart with you, and today you can have that sense of celebration and settlement in your heart as well, that things have progressed as they ought to have progressed. And what this does in terms, I believe, in our nation, we are a small nation, but we can be a great nation, no matter how small or large we may be, and that is going to be based upon the partnership of people. That is going to be based upon respect, acknowledgement, acknowledging that people have their place and it is their place. And as we are more united, with all the differences that make this an intriguing place, Aotearoa, New Zealand, but as we acknowledge one another and with respect and giving due place and enabling people to be able to stand and have economic independence, I believe that we will go from strength to strength. And many of the things that we are redressing have caused weakness, not only for iwi, hapu and iwi, but also weakness through the fabric of our nation. And so it was with great gladness today that I stand in support of what is happening here, and acknowledge the work of the Minister, and also acknowledge the work of the Māori Affairs Committee, and also acknowledge the work of the negotiators, both for hapu and iwi and also for the Crown, and trust and hope that that today be a great day of satisfaction for all. Kia ora.
Brendan Horan.
Mr. Speaker,